Welcome to We Know Sports. Tap in, tap in.
Special guests, great topics, incredible insight, and timely updates.
We know sports.
We know sports.
Yeah, yeah. We know sports.
We know sports.
Yeah, yeah. Don't forget to smash that like button. Hit that notification. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. You are now tuned in. We know sports.
We know sports.
Yes, we back. You know what I'm saying? We know sports. How y'all doing out there? Hope y'all doing alright. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all doing alright. You know what I'm saying? Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe. Please hit that notification button. That way you get it as soon as I give it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to miss none of this dope content. You know what I'm talking about? I'm dropping daily. Dropping daily. You know what I'm saying? All type of content. You know what I'm saying? All type of content. You know, and working on new things as well. So, you know, hopefully y'all look out for that. You know what I'm saying? I got the brand coming. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I just got a bunch of hats. You know what I'm saying? I've been showing them on all the shows. And then, you know, next will be, you know, shirts and, you know, pants, yada yada, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, just doing one at a time right now. And perfecting how I want them to look. You know what I'm saying? I done switched them up a few times. Y'all ain't seen those though. You know what I'm saying? But right now I got them how I want them, you know what I'm saying, for the moment. You know what I'm saying? I might make some minor adjustments. But we know sports, man. We about to get into it, man. Playoff race, you know what I'm saying, is week 16, you know what I'm saying? Week 16, we in damn near the end of December, so it's almost over. You know, we be going like 6-7 months without no football and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it get lonely, you know what I'm saying, without that football. But the best part's coming up, you know what I'm saying? The best part's coming up. And then, you know, Jimmy Butler on the trade. He in trade talks. So we gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? So with no further ado, you know, we gonna kick it off. Alright, playoff picture. You know what I'm saying? The usual suspects that been doing their thing all year. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. You know, starting with the NFC, we got Detroit. You got the Eagles. Few sleepers, you know what I'm saying? Didn't expect Tampa Bay to be that good. You know, didn't really expect the Commanders to be that good, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really expect that. Vikings, that's a sleeper team as well, because, you know, Sam Darnold, he been kind of balling and the team been playing well. We all know about Justin Jefferson, you know, highest paid wide receiver in the league. So as you can see right now, Detroit is number one. You know what I'm saying? They number one. They've been busting ass all year. You know what I'm saying? Division leader, along with the Eagles at number 2. You know what I'm saying? And Buccaneers at 3, LA at 4. So, you know what I'm saying? AFC, you got Kansas City, you got Steelers, they clinch, Bills, Texans. You know what I'm saying? Ravens, kind of disappointing. They supposed to won a bunch more games than they lost, but, you know, they right there and they can, you know what I'm saying, they can mess around and go all the way. You know what I'm saying? They can mess around and go all the way with the team they got. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, back to the NFC picture. All right, so you got Green Bay, you got Washington on the outside looking in, you know, number 6. But Detroit, you know what I'm saying, they lost to the Bills, close game, you know what I'm saying. Their next game is at the Bears. And then after that, San Francisco and Minnesota. So they could possibly win out. You know what I'm saying? And they are already number 1. And that'll, you know what I'm saying, that'll be a damn good season. 12-2. Like, if you would ask me the beginning of the season, I would have told you they gonna lose more than 2 games. It looked like they could potentially win out and go 15 to 2. Then you got Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? They beat the Steelers surprisingly. You know what I'm saying? Next game at the Commanders. Then they got Dallas and New York Giants. 2 division games. Could go either way with the Commanders. You know, that's not a sorry team. And they at the Commanders. Dallas, I expect you to beat them. They garbage. And New York Giants, they even garbage-er, if that's a word. So expect the Eagles to go pretty much. If they lose to Washington. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you know what I'm saying? Surprisingly, you know what I'm saying, they good. You know what I'm saying? Week 15 win at the Chargers, 40-17. Next game at Cowboys, and then they got Carolina and they got New Orleans left. So they could potentially win out. You know what I'm saying? Los Angeles Rams looking bad at first, real bad. You know what I'm saying? Beat the 49ers. 49ers not looking good. You know, disappointment of the season. You know what I'm saying? Their next game is at Jets, Arizona Seahawks. Now they could possibly lose those 2 games. NFC West is tight. It's real tight. So they'll be fighting all the way to the end. You know what I'm saying? Minnesota. They just beat the Bears. You know what I'm saying? Next game at Seahawks, possibly could lose. Next game, Green Bay, Detroit. Now, they could possibly lose the rest of their games, but I'm going to give them one. And just because they division games and tough teams, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to give them one, and they might end up dropping, at the very least staying where they at. You know what I'm saying? Right now, they the 5th seed. You know what I'm saying? So they could possibly, you know, drop out and not drop out, but drop down. You know what I'm saying? Drop down. They will be in the playoffs, my opinion, with just 3 games left. I don't see them dropping down too far. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them dropping down too far. But those some tough games. For them. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Green Bay Packers, man. At the Seahawks, they won. You know what I'm saying? Next game is the Saints, Minnesota, and Chicago left. Should beat the Saints. Probably that Minnesota Green Bay game, that could go either way. Chicago, they could very well win that game. Green Bay, one of the teams I like because I like their quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I like the quarterback. The team plays good. You know, they play good defense. You know what I'm saying? They play good defense, my opinion. And they in there. They will be in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? As it stands, Washington, sleeper team. You know what I'm saying? Won against the Saints. They play the Eagles, Atlanta, Dallas. Might lose against the Eagles. Should beat Atlanta, who started off hot, then just slumped. And in Dallas, we all know Dallas Cowboys, they garbage. You know what I'm saying? Always garbage. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter who they got on their team. So, the Commanders, I like the Commanders, man. Shock me. They play good. They competitive. You know what I'm saying? Real competitive. Even in their losses, they've been competitive. I don't think I seen a blowout or like, you know, just bad play with a rookie quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Right now they the 7th seed and could fall out. You know what I'm saying? Just because they the 7th seed, but I think they're gonna get in with 3 games left. They should win 2, but we all know how sports betting is. We all know how the league be rigging shit. Las Vegas. If you ask me, just a perfect example, the Saints game I think it's the Saints and the Bengals, where the clock stopped at 4 seconds. For 4 seconds, just paused. When the shit's supposed to kept running, and the game would have been over, but it paused for 4 seconds. So that gave them time to spike and then they go in and instead of losing by 7, they lost by 1. Some shit like that. Cost a lot of people some money. So it'd be a lot of bullshit like that go on in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? This is for entertainment purposes. You know what I'm saying? This is a business. So trust and believe they control their business. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you heard that from anybody else, but you just heard it from me. You know what I'm saying? And I had somebody say, man, why you drinking so early in the morning? No, this ain't drinking, man. I'm at the crib. I'm comfortable, man. This is a smoothie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should make y'all some smoothies. And I got it in the double cup. You know what I'm saying? Fruit smoothie. But we back. Seahawks. Seahawks lost to the Packers. They next game the Vikings and Chicago and the Rams. Now, those they probably just beat Chicago. Might beat the Rams, but that's a division game, so I'm gonna let that go either way. Vikings, I think, a better team than Seahawks. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, LA might keep that NFC West, you know, division leader spot. That's the only way one of those teams getting in, you know what I'm saying? So, that's the way I look at it. All right, now you got the people like on the brink, you know what I'm saying, like Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, win at the Raiders, next game the Giants, Washington, and the Cardinals. The Cardinals. So, Atlanta's playing so slumpish right now. They talking about benching Kirk Cousins. They might lose all 3 of these games. You know what I'm saying? They might lose all 3 of these games. Arizona Cardinals, you know what I'm saying? Win against the Patriots. Next game at Panthers. The Rams and San Francisco. Last 2 games are division games. So San Francisco been disappointing. I'm going to give them that game. Toss up against the Rams. And I'm going to give them the Panthers. So they gonna get 2 out of their last 3. And could shake up and get that last spot from the Rams. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how they play. Now, anybody could just fall. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can just fall the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? An injury, a bad call from the refs, a bad call from Vegas. Like we seen with the with that Saints game, with the clock sitting at 4 seconds for 4 seconds. So either way it can go. All right, now we going on to the AFC, man. AFC. It's looking like the way it look, it ain't gonna be too much movement. Who in there is gonna be in there. Because, you know, the AFC is it's a pretty tough division. You know what I'm saying? I mean, pretty tough conference. Most of your top QBs are in the AFC. You know, your big names. You know, so what it look like now is probably what it's gonna be like. And let's start at the top. Kansas City. You know, Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? They just won at the Browns. They keep winning these close. They keep winning these close games. And Patrick ain't even playing good at all. And he hurt. So we see how that go. He competitive. He might, you know, try to play. But right now, he's supposed to be hurt. You know, and it looked like he hurt pretty bad. Carted him off the field last game. Kelsey, they got Carson Wentz at the backup. You know, he been to a Super Bowl, but who knows how that can go. You know what I'm saying? Buffalo Bills, they got the win at the Lions, close game. Their next game is the Patriots, New York Jets, and New England, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah, at New England again. So they play the Patriots twice and then New York Jets. Shit, they gonna win out. They gonna win out. Bills gonna win out, bro. They might just because all three is a division game, you know, they might rest some players. Like, that's another thing. That last game, you know, teams might rest some players for the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Pittsburgh, they just lost to the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Next game at the Ravens. Then they got Kansas City. Then they got Cincinnati. That's a tough-ass schedule right there. Don't know if they'll beat the Ravens. Don't know if they'll beat Kansas City and Cincinnati division game. So that could go either way. But I'm gonna give them one win out of that. I'm gonna give them one win. Two. I'm gonna give them two. You know what I'm saying? They probably beat Kansas City. You heard it right here first. They probably beat Kansas City, bro. The game before the last game. Pittsburgh Steelers. You know what I'm saying? You got to show some love to Russell. You know what I'm saying? Got to show some love to Russell. So, let's go to the Texans. They won against Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? Next game is at the Chiefs. That's on a Saturday. Then Baltimore, then Tennessee. Now, the next two games is tough. But, like I said, the quarterback for the Chiefs, you know what I'm saying, they almighty leader, he probably going to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? He probably going to be hurt. Baltimore, they got a win at the Giants. The next game is at the Steelers. Then they got Houston and Cleveland. You know, they don't know. Steelers always beat the Ravens. Houston a good team. Out of them two teams, I think they lose one. And then they win the last game. My opinion, you know what I'm saying? Lost too many games I think they lost too many games this season, but they gonna wreak hell in the playoffs. All right, Denver Broncos, you know what I'm saying? Win against the Colts, you know what I'm saying? Next game at the Chargers, then Cincinnati, then Kansas City. Cincinnati, I don't know, man. I just don't know. Good year for stat wise for Burrow, but the team they just started the season so wrong. You know what I'm saying? Not signing their players. You know, it was a lot of holdouts and shit, and they just didn't start the team. They just didn't start the season with a good like morale and ready to play. Go out there, you know what I'm saying? And it showed. You know, Chase had no preseason, no off season training. Like, he held out all the way to the first game. So, you know, he probably wasn't too right. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me. So, T. Higgins, you know, so it's a lot going on, you know, with the Cincinnati Bengals. And then the owner don't really like to pay people. You know what I'm saying? Just a disappointing season for the Bengals. And Joe Burrow gonna bounce back though. He been playing good ball. You know what I'm saying? He been playing good ball, but I think as good as he is, like that ain't good enough. You know what I'm saying? That ain't good enough. Not in the AFC. You know what I'm saying? You got Kansas City, Bills, Steelers, Texans. They at the top. You know what I'm saying? They at the tippity top. And then, you know, you got the rest. You know what I'm saying? Your Chargers, your Broncos, and your Ravens. Now the Ravens is a sleeper team. It look like they're gonna be on a roll for the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I really don't know. But they got the team that you don't want to play in the playoffs. I don't think the Bills want to play them. Houston don't want to play them. Chiefs don't want to play them. You don't want to play the Ravens in the playoffs with Derrick Henry, and then, you know, potentially, you know, 3-time MVP. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson. Even though it probably go to the Bills quarterback. You know, Bills done showed out this year. Bills showed out this year. You know what I'm saying? And way better than we all expected. Kansas City. Chargers had a good season. You know what I'm saying? They 8-6. Could potentially win out. You know what I'm saying? 8-6. That's a good season for Harbaugh. You know, coming back to the NFL. And they don't really got just a dominant team like that. But, you know, they've been playing solid ball. They play defense and they run that mud. You know what I'm saying? Denver Broncos, I think they're 9-5. I can't really slight them. They 9-5 at the moment. Can't really slight them, but I don't think they're gonna make no noise in the playoffs. I don't think they'll win the game. I think they'll be a first round exit. You know what I'm saying? I think the leader of the NFC West will be a first round exit. I think Buccaneers will be a first round exit. You know, I don't see if they make it. You know, LA could possibly not make it and get beat by Seattle or Cardinals. But it's looking like Buccaneers will make it on in, but even when they do, I think they're going to lose out first game. So, you know what I'm saying? There go your playoff picture right there. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much just went through all the teams that's in the playoffs, in the playoff hunt. You know what I'm saying? Division leaders and, you know what I'm saying, number one seeds that's going to have the bye, which look like it's going to be Kansas City and the Lions. Which Kansas City will need if they can keep it. If they can keep it, you know, the Bills right there. Well, they got them by 2 games. But, you know, Patrick Mahomes got to play. You know, they can't lose and the Bills win and tie because the Bills beat them. So they'll get that bye instead of them if Patrick Mahomes don't play and they lose. Which, you know, I think he'll play. He competitive, you know what I'm saying? They just been winning despite of him playing bad anyway. So I think he'll play and he'll win. You know what I'm saying? And they'll win out. Man, Jimmy Butler. You know what I'm talking about? You know, he been in the trade talks. You know, Miami. I don't know if it's Pat Riley. I don't know if it's Jimmy Butler. But you know, Jimmy Butler say he up out of there. You know, it don't matter what happened at the end of the season, he up out of there. He going to free agency. You know what I'm saying? He's not signing with the Heat. So, that's probably going to make Pat Riley want to, just go and get rid of him, trade him. That's probably why he in the trade rumors right now. And the thing about these trades in the NBA, every time it's like a name or a team brought up, like the player like this team, let's say like for instance, Jimmy Butler is rumored to be traded to the Mavericks, Golden State, Phoenix, or Houston. It's a 25% chance he go to any one of them teams. It always be another team, and then on top of that, you know, the owner, GM, they might get on some bullshit and just send you somewhere they know you don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? That has happened. You know what I'm saying? They'll send you somewhere they know you don't want to go, bro. And at the same time, if they get a good deal, you know, they will send you to that good team. And I think he deserved to be sent to a good team, a contending team at this point in his career. You know, a lot of rumors about him and shit. Like he like a distraction on the team. He like, you know what I'm saying, you know, that you know, he gonna voice his opinion. He gonna, not get into it with players, but he gonna really like pull his weight on the team. That's been reported. That's been said by, you know, the media. Don't really know about the players. I think the players really like, you know, Jimmy Butler. You know what he brings to the table. Joel Embiid, he really liked him in Philly, and but I'm pretty sure it wasn't some teammates that didn't like him type shit. So I'm gonna just talk about the 4 teams that he's rumored to go to. All right, Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks just went and got Clay. They got Luka and they got Kyrie already. So they not trading then one of them. They not trading Luka. They not trading Kyrie. They not trading Klay Thompson to go get a Jimmy Butler. So who would they trade that Miami won't? They not trading Lively. They might trade a Gafford. You know what I'm saying? They got some smooth little role players. Dinwiddie, Grimes. Who else? Washington, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think Mavericks should even. I don't think they should touch their team. If they do, they probably give up PJ Washington. You know what I'm saying, for Jimmy Butler. You know what I'm saying? If they do, and maybe a Dinwiddie, maybe a Grimes, maybe a second round, first round pick in 2038, some shit. You know how they be. They draft NBA draft picks be all the way in the future, and shit. And they just be like, and they be prominent good trades. I don't see how that's possible, but it be like that. All right, Golden State Warriors. Now, if you go to the Warriors, that'll be cool, but they gonna give up something. They gonna give up something that they don't want to give up. A Wiggins. They gonna give up a Kuminga. They just got Dennis Schroeder. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna have to give up something, and it'll be something that's not worth giving up. They'll have to give up somebody young for an older player, and I don't think the Golden State Warriors willing to do that or should do that. I don't think they should do that. You know what I'm saying? Kuminga straight to me, man. Kuminga straight to me. Wiggins straight to me. You know, he helped them win that last chip. Which the way they set up, you know, him and Butler sort of like the same player. You know, Jimmy Butler probably, you know, you'll probably get a lot more out of him for as like playoffs and, you know, things of that nature. But the only way the Warriors get them if they give up something that they give up their future, and I don't think that's a good idea. All right, Phoenix Suns. Now, this one is kind of interesting. You know, they got Kevin Durant, you know, best player in the league, you know, hands down, you know, best player in the league, hands down. You know what I'm saying? Unstoppable, unguardable. You know what I'm talking about? Devin Booker, Bradley Beal. So they got a nice little trio, and when they playing together, they win. When they be playing together, they win. Durant been out some games and they've been losing. That's why they got so many losses that they do. But when he play, they like 13-2. Whenever Durant play, you know what I'm saying. So, this is a good playoff team that can go forward and probably win it. Do they need a piece? I don't know. They went and got a point guard. They went and got some specialists. They went and got 2 rookies in the draft that's playing like they've been playing in the league. And they getting good playing time and all of that. But it's that Bradley Beal. It's that Bradley Beal piece worth the Jimmy Butler piece. You trade an older player for an older player. Bradley Beal, you know, sort of, he younger, you know what I'm saying? But you basically trading an older player for an older player. Bradley Beal be hurt. He hurt right now. Jimmy pretty much a play. He pretty much playing the games. So that's an interesting piece. I ain't messed up with it either way. Will it boost the Suns if they trade Beal for Jimmy Butler? Because that's what's being reported. Shit. I wouldn't mind it. I know Jimmy Butler play D. Beal don't really play D like that, but he been locking in. They all been locking in, you know, if you ask me, when he do play. But I don't know how he gonna feel offensively. I don't know how it's gonna be offensively for Jimmy Butler if he go to the Suns. You know, Durant Booker getting theirs, and you ain't getting in the way of that. But I can see him upgrading with some toughness, with some rebounding, with some D, and some playoff experience. You know what I'm saying? Playoff IQ. So I ain't mad at it either way. Houston Rockets, like if Houston go get him, I like it. He fit with the Houston Rockets to me. You know what I'm saying? He fit with the Houston Rockets. They play hard. They play real hard. They got that tough mentality. They got a good coach. You know what I'm saying? Ime Udoka. Shout out to Ime Udoka. You know what I'm saying? He out there doing his thing. So if I had to choose the best fit out of these four teams, it'll be the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see the Rockets going too far in the playoffs though. Like they might get out the first round, but depending on who they play. But Jimmy ain't gonna take them over the top like that. The Warriors, they go to the Warriors, that's a deep playoff run. Go to the Suns, that's a deep playoff run. Go to the Mavericks, which I don't think he will, but if they do, that's a deep playoff run. I don't see the Rockets making a deep playoff run. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's a 25% chance he even go to any one of these teams, bro. He gonna go to somebody like Memphis, Milwaukee Bucks. Let me see. I'm gonna give you another one. He probably go to Memphis, Milwaukee Bucks. He might go to. Let me see. I think they'll trade him out the East. I think he'll trade him out the East and put him in the West. So let's say, Denver Nuggets. He might go to Denver Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but wherever he go, if he go to a contender team, he gonna be a plus. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be a plus for sure. You know what I'm saying? My opinion. So hopefully you tuned in all the way to this point, man. We appreciate you for watching. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? We know sports. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping daily. So y'all please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. That way you get it as soon as I give it. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to miss none of this. And you know what I'm saying? Just stay tapped in with me, man. Like I said, I got the brand District 1104. Just in case you was wondering what that was, you know what I'm saying? That's the brand, you know what I'm saying? District 1104, you will see more of that. You will see more apparel, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all be on the lookout, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody tuning in on the platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, you know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling. I'm probably finna go eat me some type shit. And, we out.